Lensman Oz here, and welcome back to Cuboid Outpost, where I am about to start delving into refined storage. I think now that we've got all our metals and that sort of stuff up and running, you can see here I've gone and upgraded a lot of them to emerald furnaces. Still got these two here that aren't connected yet, and I'm still waiting to empty out these drawers before I pop the singularity thing. Oh, actually, these ones are done. So nickel can go. So we've got, let me grab this. And then we've got nickel. Nice, nice. How much is left in there? Oh, it's empty as well. You are chewing through. Downside of this is I'm actually chewing power as well. Sure, not ideal. So this is, here we go. We're going to have problems here. Pop this down. Let me just open this up. Because if I... no, it shouldn't insert into it. I'll have to go upstairs and check it anyway, but if I go in here and go, boop, put that in, nickel will be building back up. And then we've got tin. And what are you? You are silver. In silver, let's do this. What were you? You were tin. Tin. Silver. So, tin and silver. Very nice. So, hopefully, again, we're back up and running. As these things empty out, I'm not going to spend all day here doing this. We've got other stuff to build. But as these empty out, we will build up a decent amount of materials in the bottom, and then we can get rid of the drawers. Right. So that being said, let me just check on that up here. I don't... It hasn't connected, which is cool. Excellent. You know what? It has some stone. All right, so it hasn't connected, so I'm not too worried about that. As I said, let's look into refined storage. So there is a refined storage quest line here. And yes, you know, one of my main gripes with Applied Energistics is the whole channel system, and that has been disabled in this pack. So bonus. But let's look at what we've got here. So these are going to be fun. So we can now make slime balls using the maple syrup. So that's cool for slime. But we're going to need, actually, let's get rid of, that's not working for me. Let's get rid of these off here. And let's just go refine storage. Wish I could do it from here. Nope, not going to work. At refined. So we're going to want, all right. So our first quest is to make 8 of them, 16 of them, and 32 processor bindings. So I've got a couple of slime balls in here. We need to make 32 of this stuff. I'm going to get 16. I need 2 more slime balls. So you, 1, 2. There we go. And then 1, 2. Okay. 32 of them. Then it wanted 16 of this, but look at this. We're going to need printed silicon, apparently, to make this stuff. That's an interesting crafting mechanic. Okay, so inscribers it is. And then what do we want? What are you? You are calculation circuits for basic? Are you kidding? I get it. You want me to use Light Energistics, but dang. All right, so we're going to have to get inscribers set up for each one. Refined inscriber, a more automation-friendly inscriber. Is that the one I made outside? A refined inscriber. Okay, you coming with me? Let's head in here. One of the downsides to what I did with the furnaces is that we are absolutely chewing power now. Like, terribly chewing power. This was running out of power. So I actually had to, up here on the roof, I've added another 3 singularity generators, and these are now all running on uranium singularities, which put out, I think, 250 instead of the 125, I think it was, from the redstone ones. So we've got a fairly decent amount of power happening with the 6 of them, but yeah. Okay, so you require calculation circuits and printed silicon. They all require printed silicon, so I need 16, 8, and 8. So I need 32 printed silicon, which requires silicon, which is quartz or Certus quartz dust. This quartz dust? Is that something I can turn this in here? Take that. Yes. Okay. Grab half of that stack and I wanted to pop it. Yeah, get out of there. Cool. Let's do that. I do think I need to do something with the uraninite downstairs too. It's kind of a little bit not right. Okay, I need a press, don't I? I need the silicon press. Probably need a few of these guys then. Is that not how that works? Nope. Put it in the right way. So, you know, worked out I need a bunch of these. What else are we going to need? We're going to need diamonds, we're going to need gold, and we're going to need Certus quartz. Your Certus quartz to be exact. Okay. Certus. Got 9. Take you. Not like that. You know what? Let me take you and sand. Okay. Give me some more of them, please, while we wait. Okay, so grab some diamonds and the press. Diamond. And we're just going to grab a bit gold. Oh, let's grab you. You know what? We probably want the last of these processing. What are these presses worth? What are they called? Refined press, weren't they? They all need a few things. A refined inscriber, I should say. So I probably need 4 of these total. Okay, let me grab blind balls and grab 16 sticky pistons. I'm sure they will come in handy at some point. I'm going to need pure fluix. Two per, right? Okay, I've got one at the top. And how are we actually making our... These are just calculation. Okay. So let's make 3 of those guys, the refined guys. We're going to need a bit more charged Certus quartz and engineering processes. So I'm actually going to have to make a few of these engineering processes. Okay, cool. So let's take you and put engineering press and just pop 16 in there. Because we're going to need, what, 4 of these guys for the inscribers we have. Okay. Excuse me. So we need printed silicon, redstone. And how many? 2 each. So I need 6. I need 6 of these guys to actually be crafted. Yep. Good, good. And then we're going to set these guys up with things in them, because obviously once we get this crafting recipe up, judging by this, it's just a craft. I don't know what we... Cool, that's just a smelt. Thank you. Logic is gold. Nice. So let's pop these guys in here. Let's see if we can make... What do I just need? The charge Certus? So, Certus. I'm going to need 5 more. Just waiting for it to charge. There it goes. All I'm watching is the tooltip in the top left, waiting for it to say charged, like that. Okay, we got our charged. Very good. Let's make 1. Don't need the gold processors now. Figured I'd probably need a couple. Good. All right, so there's our presses. I probably want to move them back outside, don't I? Actually, you know what? There we go. But you can have logic, engineering, calculation, and silicon. Cool. So the calculation one needs these pure Certus, which we should have a bunch out here now. Because it looks like we're going to need quite a few of these. So let's pop a few more in there. Let's grab that. Okay, can I make... Now let's make the raw ones first. I needed... Pop these in here, I think. Okay. There's our 8 raw. There's our 8 advanced. And it wanted 16 of these, which is why probably need a few more of these. In you go. Hello? That's not the right one. Helps if you put the material in the right place. So again, this can be, once we get refined storage up, this can be very easily automated into how we want it. You can go in there. That's 8. There we go. And there's our 16. Let's put all these things away. All right, so that's that quest. Let's have a look. It wants 32 quartz enriched iron, which is just nether quartz and iron. We don't have a great source of nether quartz. And there doesn't seem to be a generator one, which I'm not super excited about. I'd like to be able to generate everything. So it's still the whole soul sand thing that I'm doing outside, which again isn't super automated, but you know, a couple of stacks of soul sand is better than nothing. All I got to do is put in sand. It's just a process. So if I grab some more sand, actually. What can hit it from here? Nice. There we go. It's just water. Okay, you have a carrot cupcake. All right, so hopefully we get more quartz coming in. Again, I don't want to burn through everything, but we do need it, right? So get rid of this. So I want, how much quartz enriched iron? 32. So quartz enriched iron. Here it is. There's 32 of it. Okay. The next thing it wants us to do is make these into processes. Oop. Okay, so you can have that, and you can burn through these. Again, the emerald furnaces are nice and quick, and you know, quite handy to process this stuff. So once we got all these done, okay, we're going to get bonuses from this one. We're actually going to get extra processes. Was the reward for doing this stuff. So hopefully we luck out quite well. Let's see. Open the book. We're going to get, so we got, what did I get? Oh, got what, 14? It's a decent amount. The other ones we're going to get, got what, 5? 4? Still, bonus is a bonus. All right, now it wants us to make the controller, and then we're going to get into machine casings and grids and all the like. And the reason, again, for me doing this is I can move fluids fairly quickly and easily. Again, like applied energistics, I don't know if this one has fluid. Maybe it does, but that's cool. So it wants us to make some cables. It wants us to make a controller. Controller is going to require the ME controller. There you go. So this is where we literally will be pulling the system apart. So I will wait just a touch on that one. I mean, actually, I could probably just build one. You know, let's just do that. Let's grab some skystone. Skystone blocks. Pretty sure that's just how this one is. Here we go. Skystone, and then skystone blocks like this. Nope. Use. Yes, smelt it again. Cool. Let's smelt them up, and then at refined, I want a controller. I want a internal storage, importer, exporter, and cable. I'm not sure how many of each of these things we want. Just one cable, just one importer, etc. Well, let me grab them. Fluix, we've got 6. You know what, let's just do. Just need another engineering processor. Oop. Them. Silicon. One of them, and a redstone, please. Just borrow this for a second. There we go. Okay, let's make a second system. Okay. There's a controller. Let's make the cable first. Yep. And then an exporter. We're going to need to make construction cores, which will just be glowstone. And we're going to need a destruction core, so I may as well make it now. So exporter is this. Importer is this. And an external storage is both. What am I missing in the corners? Oh, I need another destruction and construction. Cool. And there is the external storage. So yes, pushing through. Let's pump all this stuff back into here. Some pipes and cables and other junk. All right. So this is importer, exporter, and the like. We're still going to need grids. We still need to be able to. This is cool. Getting a nice little bonus here. Oh, what are they? Upgrades. Nice. And we're getting our wrench. So next thing is a machine casing, which is cheap. So should have just left it as it was. Casing. One of them, please. Nice. Let's get rid of that. And I'm going to reinstate this refined. And then I believe it's probably going to want us to make a grid. We make a construction core and a destruction core. And there is a grid. Nice. Grid, no rewards. Fluid, crafting. So crafting grid is our next step, and it's a no-brainer. You go straight to the crafting grid. There's no... I don't feel there's a real point in having the regular grid unless... I don't know. There's got to be a reason for it, but crafting grid's the only way to go. My opinion, of course. All right, so... This being said, and how much I actually want to not use this is going to be the next step. So... Do I need to do power accept? I don't think I need to do power acceptors on this guy. So we're going to put our controller here. Probably here, actually. And then we're going to put our grid in. But I'm still going to need to export from one system to the other. But I don't want to have this connected at the time. So let's see. We're going to need drives first. So let's look at doing a drive. The disk manipulator. What am I looking for? Drive. Cool. So I'm going to need another one of these. And then we're going to make a disk drive, which I'm missing. Am I out of quartz enriched iron already? Okay. Grab another stack. There's a disk drive. And then I'm assuming that the next line of questing is to make these storage parts. So let's look at what we've got. We're going to need at least a bit. Let's grab some more Quartz Dust. Make some more silicon. And then we're going to require... pop that in there. And at the moment, what I might do, and I will... See, it won't work there. I will move this. Because I want to put this here. I want to get the networks running together so that we can import, export drives, etc. So let's look what we got. So crafting terminal, drives, and then the controller will potentially go up one. I have those cables. The basic universals. Let's just get a little bit of power into the system. Cool. So it's running. We're good. So now all I need to do is build some disks. So what have I got in here? We've got 3 4K cells. They're not super full. So let's look at a 1K storage part. Grab that silicon we had. Cool. And that's a 1K. And then to make a 4K, it's 3 of them. Let's make a 4K. Right. So if we're going to make... And obviously we need to put them into a disk. So that's like this. So that's the 4K storage disk. We can pop that in there. And we've got 4,000 items that we can store. What I might do really quickly is do this, and then I'm going to make the 1K storage cell again, like so, and then I'm going to make it into a 1K drive, and then I'm going to, can I not split this? I thought you could split these back out. Yes, you can. Shift right click, and you can pop it back out so that I can now make potentially another couple of 4Ks. So I just need another 2 of these, and then make another 4K. And while I'm at it, turn that into the disk, and then pop this in here. All right, now as I said, I don't want to pull anything out of the draw network yet. So ideally, I just want to transfer from one disk to the other, like so. So what we're going to do, actually, I need to make an interface probably. Let's make one of these interfaces. That one's going to be cheaper. I'm going to have to put these cables back in, aren't I? That's cool. Put the storage bus back on. What's the thing here? Cool. I'm going to make an interface. So we're going to need one of these. Like so. We are going to use up most of our stuff. Oh, we got extras, didn't we? Got the importer. Okay. So what I need now is I need a bus. Do we have any export buses? An import bus. Can you make an export bus? I need another formation core, which needs a logic processor. So one of them, redstone, and silicon. And we're going to borrow this guy. Nice. Nighttime. Okay. We're making an export bus. Cool. Okay. So there's an export bus. I am going to move our Tinker's anvil. For the moment. I'm going to put the interface here. I'm going to once again break this. I'm going to put the export bus there. And then hopefully what should be happening I did make an export bus. You should be exporting everything. All right. Oh no, I'm going to have to tell it to export, aren't I? What I probably should have done is doing that the other way. I think either way it's going to be difficult, whether I made the interface on this side. And we can try it. Interface. What are you worth? Of course, I need iron and glass. Let's do that. Let's grab 4 iron and 2 glass. And yes, I'll run down for this because reasons. You iron? Oh, you're aluminium. 4 iron. 2 glass. Alright. Alright. Let's try this the other way. If I put an interface here and an importer from refined storage there, will that work? Really? I honestly thought I would be able to just do a straight dump from one to the other. Bit of a pain, because it means now that I kind of need to like fill up my inventory full of junk. Apparently I just completed a quest. Putting all this stuff from one network to the other. And the only time this is going to be easy is if it's only... No, don't do that. It's only a couple of items. But like, I'm going to have potentially pages of junk here. Moving it from one to the other. But again, as I've said, I prefer refined storage at the moment. Again, there's always chances that things will change, and the mods themselves will something will happen, and one will become better than the other again. But that's cool. I'm going to continue doing this. It is wrapping up point. I am looking at the time right as we speak and saying, I guess it's time. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to continue doing this. And again, it's not going to take me very long at all to empty these drives of their contents and pop them back in here. And then I'm going to hook up the storage bus. Again, there's a lot of stuff that I'm probably dumping across right now that doesn't really need to dump across, but I'd like to make it so that it pulls from. I'd like it to put into the drawers first, and be able to fill it back up afterwards. But whatever, we'll work around that and how that works. All this kind of want to just put all this not so good in here. Maybe not the carbon deposits. Maybe not all of that. I'll transfer a bit of this across. But again, like, this is a whole bunch of items that potentially don't need to be in there. We've already filled one disk, and we've just started on the second one. So, as I said, maybe it's probably not the greatest idea to put those chunks in there, but it's all right. We'll work through. We'll be able to set up some crafting and make it so that this is no longer... Wow, how did I miss that like 3 times? Goodness me. So yeah, I'm going to put the external storage from refined storage on here now. It's going to have a, I don't know, priority of 100. So that things will go in and out of there first. There's nothing left in the refined storage system. Got the 3 drives here, they're all empty. I can now go boop, 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 boop. Cool. And you know what? They need to go in a chest somewhere because... Oh, you know what? You know what? Here. Have them in there with you. I'm going to, as I said, I'm going to pop this guy and put him there. Probably just going to put, for now, this like this. I'm more likely going to put a cable to make this thing lower, but I've realized I've just put my cables in here. So let's do this, get a cable. That's not how you spell cable. That's how you spell cable, and then just, you know what, break him. Cable like that. Cool. So all good, everything switched over to refined storage for now. I'm gonna need to, I don't know why I put my cables away. Why did I do that? Grab cable, cable. And there's all that stuff again. So we're good. We're back to having all of the things and the stuff, and we will be able to craft our life away. I'm going to move some stuff around. Next episode, we're going to get into a little bit of auto crafting because I will have to make some crafters. We have regular crafters. Again, fairly cheap, but we'll pop crafters on these guys so that we can auto craft our processes and go from there. We are going to need to work out quartz and a few other bits and pieces, but we're moving along. So until next time, thank you all for watching. Comments down below. Oh look, storage parts. Oh nice. I can make a 16k. Look at that. I can go 16k and go. Can I have one of them? Sweet. Oh, not the ME one. Let me make the 16k disc. Nice. Okay, cool. So we're good. I made a 16k. Oh, hang on. What did I get? I got another 16k storage part. So we've got plenty of space now. Plenty of space for the foreseeable future. And I will continue using drawers and stuff because I'm playing a single player game. All of this stuff doesn't need to be in drawers. But yeah, again, until next time, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you then. Bye now.